and welcome back to my channel. My original plan for this video was I was just going to sit here and kind of talk to you about some of my personal goals and that sort of thing for 2021. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions because I don't think you have to wait for the arbitrary date of January 1st to start doing something, big in your life. If there's something you want to change, whether you want to eat healthier or start exercising or whatever. But there are definitely, I consider myself to be a pretty introspective person and someone who's fairly self-aware. So, I've worked on a lot of things that I'm kind of embarrassed of about myself over the past couple of years. But there's still a couple things that I still want to work on more, and I've been thinking about that a lot lately. So I was going to share with you some of the things I want to work on this year. And then my elf order came. So we're going to do both in this video. I'm going to talk to you a little bit first, and then we're going to do the elf order. So if you only want to see what I got in my elf haul, please skip ahead to the timestamp that is on the screen. You don't have to listen to me babble then. We'll just look at what I bought. I put this elf order through in, I think it was late November or early December when the Camo CC Cream came out. I put the order through that day. So I honestly don't remember what's in here. So one of, I think, the most interesting things about me is I've definitely changed a lot as I've grown up. When I was younger, I didn't even know it, but I dealt with a lot of internalized ableism from, honestly, it's so embarrassing when I think about it, but, even though I was aware that I was a disabled girl, I specifically didn't ever want to be part of the group of disabled kids. For some reason, I was so attached to this idea of being, one of the normal kids and just happening to be in a wheelchair that I was, almost mean to the other disabled kids in elementary school. It's so weird. So I sort of, I'm embarrassed that I was like that before, and I also dealt with a lot of internalized misogyny, and I kind of blame the patriarchy for that one. Because, women are always taught there's only one spot at a table for a female, rather than just kicking out some of the boys and making more spots or making our own table or whatever. I always thought that I had to be the best girl at everything. So therefore, if there was another girl who was better than me, I hated her. So I'm definitely glad that I sort of worked through that and got over that and got rid of that from my psyche, because that's just so embarrassing. I look back at that now and I'm just could you imagine that I was a girl at some point who didn't just aggressively support other girls? I don't even know who that person is. I don't even know her. That's why it's I'm glad my channel never took off, because I would be so easily cancelable. Because I'm sure somewhere out there on social media I have something stupid I said in either of those regards, but that's just so embarrassing. So, fortunately, I've been able to sort of work through that and get over myself over the last couple of years. But the one thing that I'm still really bad at is I really stress myself out over little things. I am probably one of the most high-strung people you've ever met. I truly don't know how to relax. And I actually, because I didn't shoot this video earlier in the week, I have a good example of this for you. So, as you know, as many people, I am working from home, and I have been working from home since the middle of March last year. We had a situation, though. I work in talk radio, in case you didn't know that. So we had a situation where we needed a last-minute board operator this week. I was the 8th person my boss asked, and I said no, because it stresses me out. And he said, no, you can do it. You're gonna go. My workplace is great. They pay for transportation for me, too. And I was I said no, but he told me I would do it, and I haven't done the board at this point in over a year, because it's not part of my regular job. So I only do it if someone else is gone, so I don't even ever get a chance to get really comfortable at it. So I stress cried about it 3 times that night, and then 2 times in the building the next day. It's a good thing I was the only one there, because it was embarrassing. But I should know that I know how to do it. Why did I stress myself out so hardcore? Not only do I have great colleagues that are willing to help me if I ever need them, but I know how to do it. I have this weird opposite situation from what I ever thought I would have, where I'm the one saying I can't do something, and everyone else around me is telling me that I can. I'm the one sitting here crying, going, no, I can't do it. Everyone's like, you can do it. You can do it. So I worked on the soundboard for 2 days, and it went off without a hitch, and nothing awful happened. And, I caused myself so much stress and so much grief over this thing that I should not have stressed myself out over, because I know that I can do it, because it's not even that hard. I know that it's because I want to do a good job so badly, because I do love my job and I love my managers, and I know that the reason I stress myself out is because I just want to do a good job. I don't want to disappoint them. But, I should have just known that I can do it. It's really unfortunate that I think so little of my own abilities that I stress cried about this 5 times in total. And my manager was like, no, you can do it. I know you can do it. you have the ability to do it. And he's also the host that I would be board hopping for, so if he, if he's fine with it, I should be fine with it. So I really need to learn how to just, like, chill out for the most part. That's something that I really, truly do need to work on, probably for my own psyche and for my own, probably even physical health, because it's not good to be that high strung. It's funny because when I was originally going to shoot this video, I was going to say, people have been very optimistic about 2021, but it's going to get worse before it gets better, that's for sure. I no longer feel the need to say that to you, because I do think you know that at this point. I don't know, I just saw so many people posting on the internet, like, after New Year's Eve, being like, 2021's gonna be so much better, and I was like, no, it's probably gonna be more of the same. I'm so sorry to be pessimistic, but, and now we know that that's true. But my point of bringing that up is, also stuff like that. I mean, I work in news, so I have to be very aware of these things, but I really also do need to get better at leaving certain things at the proverbial door, if you will. Like, not so much what happened in Washington, because, like, I don't know, it's so big that I feel like I can't even process it completely. But there are other things that happen, like, in the news and that sort of thing that, like, keep me up at night, and I just think about it for so long. But, like, I'm a 3-foot tall girl in a wheelchair. Like, I can't do anything about any of this stuff anyway. So why do I let it weigh so heavily on my brain and in my heart, and I get so mad about it? Like, I want to, like, I don't even know. I swear you can see steam come out of my ears sometimes, because I get so worked up and I can't sleep because I'm so mad about these things that are happening that I have no control over. And, like, it's important to be informed and it's important to know what's going on, but I truly, like, I have to get to a point where I can just separate it, where I can just, like, get rid of that and go back to watching, like, some, I don't know, Bondi Vet or something like that, and just, like, I need to learn how to chill, how to relax, how to let it go, like Elsa said. So I leave you with a question. What are your personal goals for 2021? What are you planning to do? What are some things that maybe you need to learn to work on yourself? What is something that you need to get better at? What is something that you need to... What's something that you need to do for you? I mean, we've had nothing else to do over the last year other than think. So, what do you want to work on? What's the deal? Let me know all of your thoughts for 2021 in the comment section below, because I want to know. Maybe I can steal one. Maybe I can MacGyver it into my own life. That's sort of why I like sharing these things with you, even though a lot of people might think it's, like, a little embarrassing to talk about, my past issues with my own ableism and with misogyny and that sort of thing. But I truly feel like it can be sort of used as a teachable thing, because those are things that I'm embarrassed that I was ever like that, but I was for the first, like, solid 20 years of my life, and that is so embarrassing, and I hate myself for it. But there's nothing I can do to change what happened over the course, like, how I was over the course of my life. All I can do is continue to do the work and continue to be better. Yeah. Enough blabble, let's get to the elf order. So like I said, I truly don't think I remember what's in here. That was easy to open. I like when they do that. I have no idea how to get into this box. Truly, I don't understand what the purpose of that rippy thing was, because it didn't help me open this box at all. I don't want to wreck my nails. Okay, so the one thing that I do remember in here for sure is I bought the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, because I do love the Camo Concealer, the hydrating one. And I've really been wanting something that's like a CC Cream, and something that's lighter coverage for a long time anyway. Oh my god, so... Look at this. There's so many layers of packaging in here. Okay. Okay, so I see the e.l.f. hydrating... Nope, not hydrating. The e.l.f. Camo CC Cream right on top. It says, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish. I hope it's not full coverage. I hope it's less than that. Get your basic foundation. This color correcting cream is the only product you need to achieve blah, 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 blah. I am planning on doing a Tuesday review on this. That's why I'm not wearing any foundation today. You might notice I only have my eyebrows and mascara done. Because it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning right now. So like, I might as well just try this today, and then I'll just keep trying it. I think I bought it in one of the lightest shades. And I forgot, this has SPF 30, which I think is great, because not enough of my face products have SPF. So this is the main reason I did an e.l.f. order. But like, when you're ordering from e.l.f., you might as well just keep going. I also bought the Monochromatic multi-stick in Glistening Peach. I remember this thought process. I want to use it as a blush. I think it looks cute. I think it was pretty cheap. It was only like $1 or something. I bought a backup of the Camo Concealer because mine is running out. I wear the Hydrating Camo Concealer in. What shade is this? Fair Warm. I also bought the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. Yes, I do remember this. So this is, I think it's one of those clicky pen concealers, you know? So it's probably not going to cover very much, but when I use a foundation that's accidentally too dark for me, I don't need coverage. I just need lightness in, like, the high points of my face. So that was sort of my thought process with this. I don't know, we'll test it out, we'll see how it goes. And I bought another one of the matte setting powder because I ran out, and I love the setting powder much more than any of my other ones that I have. Ooh! So I bought the liquid metallic eyeshadow in Little Dipper. Look at how cute and pretty and pink that is. And then I also bought the liquid glitter eyeshadow in Black Magic. So I guess these are different. I guess the black one is glitter and the other one is just metallic. I don't think I knew that when I bought them. Or maybe I just didn't realize or whatever. But I'm excited to see how these perform. We'll crack them open in a second. There's only one other thing in this box, and that is a brush. This is the blending brush. I actually had this brush and I loved it. I used it all the time. But during one of my Halloween videos, I accidentally got liquid latex on it, so I had to throw it out. Because once you get liquid latex in those bristles, like, it's not coming back. So I had to throw it out. That's why I bought a new one. Alright, we're cracking into these eyeshadows. So we'll open the pink one first. Oh, it's pretty! Yay! Can you see how beautiful that is? I'm looking forward to using that, actually. I think it looks cute. Just like a nice little all-over lid color. And then we'll try the black one now. I'm a little bit nervous about this. What if it doesn't have a lot of, like, black pigment to it? I mean, realistically, I can just use a black base. That's not that hard. But I want it to do well by itself. It's pretty. Look at it. Oh, I'm excited. It's so dark and sparkly, and the sparkles are silver. I'm excited about that. Let's get some sparkly goth looks up in here, you know? Try this too. Let's try everything. Although I don't want to open the Camo Concealer. Frick! I don't want to open the CC Camo thing yet. Because I have to take product shots of that before a Tuesday review. Okay, so this is very, very sheer. Like, very sheer. Hold on, let me just... How do I hand so that you can see that? So it's very sheer. That's okay, because I want to use it as a blush, mainly. So, I mean, I prefer that. Should work. Fine for my skin tone, at least. And then I guess the only other really testable thing that I got is the Brightening Concealer. So, like, let's just give her a go. I mean, I'm already covered in makeup. Yeah, so it is one of them clicky pens. So usually with these, you have to click them a whole bunch before anything even comes out. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so it's a thicker consistency than I thought it would be. Sometimes these concealers tend to be a little bit thinner, a little bit watery, if you will. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. Like I said, I didn't expect it to. But it definitely, I don't know, you're not going to be able to see that on camera, but it definitely, like, brightened up this area of my wrist. Evened out the coverage, but, like, if I had a freckle there, it wouldn't have covered it. But it definitely looks nice. Like, I'm glad I bought it for the reason I bought it. So, yeah, that's my e.l.f. order. I don't think it was very expensive, and I think I put this order through on a free shipping day. Or something like that, because I can't see myself paying for shipping. But I did buy the CC Camo Cream, like, as soon as it came out, so that I could review it for you. It's taken a long time to get to me, but we're going to review it anyway. And I'm looking forward to trying it out and trying all of this stuff out. I love e.l.f. I've always loved e.l.f. I will always buy e.l.f. and review e.l.f. And they have all this new skincare. Okay, they have all this new skincare, and I'm so nervous to try it, because the only thing from their skincare I've ever tried is their daily moisturizer, or whatever it was called. And I tried it shortly after it came out, so that was years ago at this point. But it broke me out so bad. I've never had a product break me out like that one did. Like, right now, I'm zit city, but that's hormonal, because I stressed myself out over work, and also because I was on my period. I used that moisturizer, and I was so zitty, and I've never tried anything from their skincare line since, and I'm scared to, but they have so many things now, and they look so nice, and maybe they've updated their formulas. I don't know. I didn't get any this time. Maybe next time I'll talk myself into it, but I don't know. What do you think? Should I try, or should I not risk it? But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on the e.l.f. order or my 2021 stuff or whatever. You just let me know anything that pops into your head in the comment section below, because I do love talking to you and seeing what you guys have to say and what you think and that sort of thing. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!